All right, so part 3 of 4 leading up to the Cutler Classic. Coming up on peak week. Anyway, had a lot of stuff happen over the last week, which was a lot of fun. One of the main focuses was posing. Coming up to the show and being this close to the show, had to make sure that I'm nailing my mandatories, the routine itself, and so got the chance to pose with IFBB pro Dion Santiago. He's a New Mexico local. He lives over in Florida right now, but he was in town for the weekend. And so had a chance to meet up with him. Here's some footage. He gave me a lot of great pointers, really adjusted some of my mandatory poses, and it's crazy. Just little foot adjustments and little adjustments here and there with your hips makes a world of a difference. And so I'm gonna roll some footage just to show you, but it's pretty cool. Posing is almost as hard as working out. I was shaking and sweating that entire time just because holding those poses, and it's good because you have to practice the breathing, you have to make sure that you're breathing through your chest, not through your core, so you don't overextend your belly when you're on stage, but posing's hard. What also happened this week though was the photo shoot with Peter Gonzales. I did a shoot with him in 2019 for my last show. Difference between the photos is pretty crazy. Definitely was a confidence boost just because I got to kind of compare. And from the last competition, this one, we've put on a lot of great quality size, really balanced my physique out. Neil Hill, my coach, did an amazing job. We've done some really cool stuff together. Here's some footage of that photo shoot. I also did some fun photos at the end. You'll see those as well. Those were actually probably the harder photos to take. Holding someone on your shoulders it's not an easy task. But here's some of the footage from that. Last but not least, the giveaway did happen. I have footage of actually spinning the wheel. The winner, excited to meet him. I meet him today. Today is Monday. I know that the video was supposed to be posted yesterday, but prep and time and it's just rough. And so here's some footage for the giveaway. All right, so earlier this morning, had the photo shoot with Peter, which you already saw some footage of, I'm sure. Also, check out these. Off subject, sick bag. I'm gonna be rocking these back in Boston. Super excited, but they just came in too. But it's giveaway time. It is time to choose who gets the Wolfpack backpack with the supplements by Peak Sports Nutrition. Thank you, Jimmy and Tony. I already have the list compiled. I have it on my Wheel of Names spinner. We're gonna go ahead and click screen record. We're gonna find out how this goes. All right, click to spin. I think it even has sound. Let's see if it actually plays the sound. Big Sack 1994. Gotta look up who it is. Revo looks like he is a power lifter. Congrats, excited to meet you. Hope you're okay with being on camera because I'll probably have the camera with me. Looks like geez, dude, you move some weight. That's sick. Cool. I'm excited about that one. I'm excited that you won. But wait, we do have to make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. As I'm pulling that up, just to kind of give you guys some insight. So the reason that I did this was to try to build a little bit of subscription momentum on my channel itself. I think originally I only had like 21 subscribers up to 72, so I gained a total of 50, which I spent about $200 on running the Instagram ad and actually doing the backpack giveaway and purchasing the backpack and all of that stuff. And so, you know, with an additional 50 subscribers, I'm paying probably between like $4 and $4.50 per subscriber. That is not a great ROI, you know. If I'm trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, that means I'd spend $4,500. So definitely gonna work on that, but that's part of the process. And that's why I wanted to share those numbers with you, is because I don't have it figured out yet. And so still always trying new stuff, always trying to manipulate or adjust ads that I do to try to maximize the, you know, the return. And so I'll keep you guys in the loop. I'll try to throw those little stats in every once in a while when I do them. That way, you know, you just have some insight. You have some insight to what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and just in general, how to build a following. Hopefully it will be successful, hopefully, you know, in a year, 2 years from now. And that's the biggest thing too that I want to hit on, and this is completely off topic, but the idea of compounding hard work. So like when I started this YouTube channel, it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna give this a try through my show, I hope it works, you know, give it a, you know, I'm gonna make X amount of it. It was, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it strong for at least a year, reevaluate it the year. I mean, realistically, in my opinion, I'm gonna shoot for 5 years, you know, strong 5 years on YouTube. Because in all reality, as you continue to work on something, as long as you're constantly improving and looking for growth, it will compound and it will eventually result in results. You know, and that's how I look at everything, professionally, fitness wise, you know, just life in general. The more you do something, the longer you do it, the better you become, you'll get more return out of it, if that makes sense. And so that's one of the things that I just want to emphasize on, is like, if you're starting something or you're pursuing something or you're on your own fitness journey or you're trying a YouTube channel, don't give up after a couple months. Don't give up after a couple of videos. Really shoot to do some long-term investment, like 4 or 5 years. And then when you look back from the 4 or 5 years, as long as you're growing, you can't stay stagnant, but as long as you're pushing the envelope, trying to grow and always improving, the results will speak for themselves. But you have to be committed to that long-term investment. Otherwise, everyone tries something new. Everyone does one show, everyone does 2 shows, everyone tries a YouTube, everyone tries to run an Instagram. They have it and they run it for, you know, 5-6 months, they get bored, doesn't work, or it didn't get traction, and then they forget about it. Same with fitness. You're in the gym hard, you hit it 6-7 months, boom, you know, you're getting results, and then you kind of fall off a little bit, and then you do through this cycle of, you know, on, off. But think about if you're on for 5 years, constantly grinding, just keeping in mind, all right, in the long term, I'm gonna get the results that I want. I mean, again, results will speak for themselves. But anyway, back on track. Let's check if Isaac is subscribed to the channel. And would you look at that? 2 weeks ago, Isaac Carevio, and I apologize if I messed up your last name, I am horrible at pronunciation, 71, did subscribe to the YouTube channel. So again, congrats, Isaac. I'm gonna go ahead and post that on my Instagram story, and I look forward to meeting you in person. But that pretty much wraps it up. Well, this is the first day of peak week. Chugging my 2 gallons a day, starting today. So yeah, it's time to tie everything up, make sure that everything clicks, peak correctly. I think my last workout will be on Thursday, from my understanding. Cardio stops on Tuesday, but I'll make sure to document all of that during this week. I'm gonna try to get a ton of footage. It won't be like this video where it's like a catch up where I just show you footage and kind of talk about it. It'll be more chronological. That way you can see from the beginning all the way leading up to the show, so you'll get a full peak week kind of like timeline. And then I'll do a show day actual video as well, but that probably won't be posted until next week. And even peak week might not even be posted until Sunday or Monday of next week. But I'm excited. I'm very excited for this show. Anyway, like and subscribe. And like always, every like that you give on this channel, it's an extra pound of muscle, and that's facts.